until we get our new ratchet. We're going to replace this and replace this. We're going to have to use a tie down, and hopefully this will hold. I think it will. It seems to be pretty tight. Don't really like bringing my springs down, my shocks down like that, but at least it's the best that we can do. So I'm going to see if I can put the other bike on, see if the other bike will work, and we'll go from there. It's on. I think it's gonna work. Because it's new, the seals are very, very sticky. I'm gonna catch cancer from this talcum powder.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
But what you're supposed to do, they say, is get a sock and just watch this. Just go up.
Kind of can't see there.
Can you see that?
Yeah, I think I can. I don't know. Hard to see.
I'm sure
do that side.
See this mess?
Ugh.
Going to try to not for that to happen anymore. So I'm going to put this on these things like this. Talcum powder looks a little messy, but at least it doesn't stick like it's supposed to. So that's what I'm going to do there. I'm going to do the other side too. This is going to, they say the best stuff to use is this. I'm a little concerned, and I want to call it to their attention, because for whatever reason these are coming up against this, and I don't know if that's good.
Or are they kind of putting, like, oh, I see like little indentations in the
in the,
yeah, I see that right there.
So I'll have to talk to them about that, but other than that, I'm just
all right
putting a little bit of.
So it sticks when we open and we close it, and we'll know if it works.
It sticks because the seals are still so new. I'm hoping that this will unstick some of it. They go. They don't have any kind of relationship with those folks, but they appreciate us telling them, I go, look, he's throwing. You know, cigarette butts are the leading cause of forest fires, and he throws them like it's rain, and it's just horrible. Thank you.
Have a good day. So we are officially on our way to Canada. Kinda. I mean, we are. Again, we're heading to the ferry. The ferry will take us to Canada.
Yeah, I'm excited. I just to put this big old rig on a. And I know everybody, you know, you've all put your rigs on, but we haven't. So it's exciting to put flow on a ferry.
Yeah.
And it's a substantial size rig. So excited. Got a great stay at Sun Outdoors in Gig Harbor, man, and there's so much to do. And of course, our thing was all about family, you know, and celebrating my aunt's 93rd birthday. Bless her heart, she is just still so with it, man. So awesome, great family time. We didn't do a whole lot of filming. We did that Cushman Trail.
Yeah, go ahead, say it.
This person's not even yielding.
Yeah, look, we have to bring this through all these circles. This is huge compared to the ones we've been through. The ones over there were super small, coming into town or through Gig Harbor. Gosh.
Exit the traffic circle onto the ramp.
Okay. Oh, this is crazy.
In a quarter mile, merge onto Washington.
Okay, those traffic circles are great. Not for a trailer, can you run over them? So now, point of destination is Vancouver Island.
We feel like our adventure is about to begin, really.
And now, Over the Hill Adventures goes over the border.
Yeah, now it's official. Now it's happening. But no, family's not ending because our daughter-in-law's aunt lives there, and we've met her at the wedding, and we're gonna connect with them, her and her husband, and maybe they'll give us some insider tips. I'm super excited about that. We have about an hour and 45 minutes to Port Angeles, and then our ferry isn't until 5:15, and it's 11 o'clock right now, so we should be in Port Angeles by 1 o'clock. We have to be at the ferry dock, I guess, at an hour before, so 60 minutes before, and then so that'll put it at 4 o'clock. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the Walmart there. We have a few things we got to get at Walmart.
Walmart at
Squim, and then we're gonna fill our water bottle, our 5-gallon water bottle that we carry with us. And you needed something else. What is it that we were gonna get there?
We're going to get a bucket for our our stack pads.
Yes, I feel like there was something else. We need cheese. So going over the border for the first time, a little nerve-wracking, but I think we're ready. We have our passports, check. We have Molly's rabies vaccination paperwork, check. So I carry this with me when I do make reservations for things, because you never know when you're not gonna have.
Is our passports in there?
Yes. Woo-hoo! Yeah, our passports are in here, Molly's records, and the booking information for the ferry. Sometimes it's just easier to have it. Maybe I'm old school, but that's why we're over the Hill Adventures, but it's just nice to have that. So I've got that. We've got our reservation information for, well, what we didn't tell you guys, or maybe we did, but we went ahead and we made all our reservations for Canada because we were nervous a little bit about being in a different country. We didn't want to fly by the seat of our pants and be stuck not knowing where we could go, so we booked the whole thing. We booked our ferries ahead of time, so it's kind of been nice not worrying about where we're gonna go, because sometimes we do spend hours trying to figure out what's next, right? So got our confirmation. So we paid, our total was $322 for this ferry to go over. Because we are, what, how many feet? 57?
57.
Woo! So we had to pay for basically by per foot, I guess, over certain amounts. So $322.75. This is the ferry going from Port Angeles into Victoria on Vancouver Island. And is that confusing? Vancouver is not on Vancouver Island, but Victoria is on Vancouver Island. So confusing.
And Victoria is the capital of British Columbia.
Oh, it is?
So you got to understand your provinces.
Provinces, yes. And it's provinces, yeah.
British Columbia, Canada. I sure hope I don't get corrected for that, but I think that's it.
Is that right? Yeah. I think you are. I think that's right. So we are only doing the British Columbia tour this time, and then we'll get over into Banff and everything next time. But we're going to stay at Petter Bay Resort. So once we get off the ferry, I think we have 45 minutes still to drive to Petter Bay Resort. And I want to say the ferry ride is an hour and a half. Does that seem familiar? Okay.
Well, and then out of that, you're thinking about going on the top deck with Molly because you'd be outside, but if it's raining, that's not going to be fun. So we're going to figure that out.
We can't have Molly out of the truck. She cannot be inside any of the ferry, indoors inside the ferry, but she can be on the outer decks.
The other thing is the weather is definitely pure Washington weather, cloudy, drizzly. Last year when 2 years ago when we were here, beautiful weather. So it's going to be very interesting.
It's nice. I'm taking the cool because we live in Arizona and we were there all summer, and it is hot.
Hey, I'm happy that I brought my generator because solar don't work in clouds. Just so y'all know.
So we made sure we don't have any fruits and vegetables fresh. What I did last night is froze. I had a couple onions, quite a few onions, and I went ahead and I just froze them. I chopped them up and froze them. And
frozen onions?
Yeah. No, you can throw them in meat. You can throw them in stew, pot, whatever, like that.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I just didn't want to throw them away. I'm a cheapskate
And
like that.
no weapons going into Canada. So just to make sure that you guys are on top of that.
I think we're ready. Wish us luck. Say a prayer. We'll take it all. Going into Walmart. We're gonna try to make it super quick.
Way too much stuff unsecured in the back, you know, but
yeah, we'll just make it fast. And we got our water bottle.
we'll make it happen.
Fill that up, get a few little things, and be back and hang out and have lunch at the parking lot of Walmart.
So did you figure out?
Squim.
So this is not Squim.
Oh wait, we're actually in Port Angeles.
We're in Port Angeles.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
So you figured out what kind of tub I need for those things?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe. Oh, perfect. Here, these. Try it. Too big?
No, I think this is it.
That's it? Okay. All right. So that'll fit all your stuff. You gotta go get water.
These blocks in here like this.
Oh, that's so perfect. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stack pads. Stack pads. And we bought the 66 quart. They fit perfect.
So you think these things will lock good enough so
Oh yeah.
they won't?
Oh no, that's gonna look great. I can't believe how perfect that is.
Okay.
All right, so unfortunately they didn't have water, so no water refill. We could have swapped out the bottle, but we didn't want to do that. We like our bottle. Stan got one thing of Def, not the one he usually likes to travel with, but Stan doesn't want to open up the slides because he feels like it's a little bit too uneven. So I'm just gonna make some sandwiches. We got all the things, all the makings, and then we're gonna just hang out and wait. I probably will edit a little bit, and then 3:30ish we're gonna head over to the ferry. Yay! Oh my goodness. All right. All right, so I'm gonna hang out in the trailer for a minute, and it's really cold out there. While we're waiting, I'm gonna call Petter Bay RV Resort, make sure they know we're gonna be in late, and then see if there's anything we need to know. Because by the time we get off the ferry, get there, go out and get through customs. I know it can probably be 8 o'clock, hopefully before it gets too dark, but all right, let's see what they say. We're heading to the ferry. We hope we can get in to the lines. It said to arrive 60 minutes before the ferry leaves, so our time is 5:15. So that puts us there at 3:45, so about 30 minutes early, like an hour and 30 minutes early. But I think we're gonna be okay.
Where'd it go?
Uh-oh. Recenter. Okay, so we got it. We'll be there 8 minutes. We just hung out in the Walmart parking lot, Stan cleaned the cap, got the bugs off. Of course, we washed the truck yesterday, and then it rains. We called Petter Bay. We said we're gonna be late tonight coming in. They said no worries, just here's our Wi-Fi code and here's the after hours number if you have any problems, so let us know. But other than that, just go to your site. And we locked in our site at Petter Bay. So sometimes, you know, you can pay a little extra to do that. We did this because it's a waterfront site or like a lake view. I don't know, something like that. And we didn't want to be bumped.
It's probably going to be a no view.
Oh, great.
We'll see.
We're remembering when we were here a couple years ago, and we parked over here and rode our bikes on the Olympic Discovery Trail. We went to dinner in there. Stan dented his truck over there. So many memories.
I'll get you measured up over here.
All right, thank you, sir. Just gonna get us in, measured up.
Is that good?
When you park down lane number 7, just
Okay.
all the way to the front, and then after you park, just check in this building here with that little white slip to get your ticket.
Okay, so you guys got us at 54 feet?
Yeah.
Oh, pretty good, man. I was close.
Sir.
I said 55, so I was close.
Oh yeah, right on.
Thank you. Number 7. Lucky number 7. All right, I'm gonna go pay, or did you want to go with me?
I can go with you. Sure. Yeah. I had to go check in and then pay our balance. So here we go. We just have to turn off our propane tanks and fill that information out, and we're good. Here we go, we're on the ferry. We're gonna go to the top and hang out for an hour and a half. So excited.
Thank you so much.
You going up or back?
Got you.
Good girl, let's go.
What is going on here?
Isn't this amazing? We're on the ferry heading to Canada. Hope they let us in.
You've been rejected.
We might be back on the first ferry back to the US, who knows. Lots of dogs, you could bring your dogs. Lots of places for the dogs. They don't actually have like a little potty area, but I think the one that we're going to take over to Vancouver from the island here does. So it's
This is pretty seamless though, right?
seamless. These people know what they're doing. This is awesome. We've been on the ferry for a little over an hour now. It's 6:22. We can see Canada. We're technically in Canada because halfway over the Puget Sound you're in Canada. So we probably will be getting off the boat here in about 20 minutes. And then we have a 40-minute drive to Petter Bay after we get through customs. It's been great. We had a hamburger on the ship. Well, I guess not a ship, but the boat, and the weather's been great. It feels so nice. We just stayed up here at the top of on the top deck. Got the views. It's amazing. Makes us want to go on a cruise now.
We're in Canada.
Yeah. We're waiting to get out. It's kind of crazy. Like you come in the ferry in the back, but then you exit on the side. So I guess then people coming from here to Port Angeles would come in the side and go out the back, so it kind of curves around. But
It's going to be interesting how we're going to get out of here. It's going to be
Yeah.
fun because we got cars here that's got to back up and then go out, so it's going to be interesting.
straight ahead, baby.
This one?
The expedition, I don't know. It's the shortest line. Okay, here it goes.
Hi there.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good.
How many do we have in there?
Just two.
Can I get your side window here? I see you have one pet. Do you have other pets with you?
No, ma'am.
Do you have the rabies certification for pups?
Yes, ma'am.
So what brings you here?
We're just visiting. Visiting for 2 weeks.
I just want to see her face.
Okay.
Hi.
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
So what will you do in that time?
We're going to be camping.
Where?
We'll be camping on the south to Petter Bay RV Resort.
Okay.
Then we'll be going up to Tofino to Surf Grove, and then we'll come back to the east side, and then we'll go to Vancouver and up to Whistler and then back down.
Oh, okay. So that's why it's a bit of a longer trip.
Yes.
This is your truck and fifth wheel?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. How long have you had both of them?
This is 2022, and we just bought that 6 months ago.
Oh, wow. Okay. So in your possessions here in the fifth wheel on the truck, what do you have for alcohol?
I would say we would have 1, 2, 3 bottles.
And what about cigarettes, tobacco
No, ma'am.
for either?
What's that?
No
Cigarettes?
smoke.
No, we don't smoke.
No cigarettes.
And what about weapons?
No weapons.
So firearms, tasers, stun guns.
None.
What do you own at home?
What do I own at home? Like firearms wise, I'm a police officer, so I have quite a few firearms at home.
Okay. So you don't normally have your sidearm when you out and about?
Well, I carry when I'm in the United States, but I know for a fact that you can't take it in Canada, so it's all
That
left.
doesn't always stop people.
Yeah, no, well, it stops me because I know exactly what you're allowed to do and what you're not allowed to do.
Okay, so there's absolutely no way that you have a handgun in your truck. in the
None.
fifth wheel, ammo, holsters, any of
None.
that?
None whatsoever.
Okay, how often do you come up to Canada?
This is our first time.
Okay. Where are the items now then? Are they home or are they still?
They are home. They're locked up at home.
And you felt okay doing the rest of your travels without?
You know, it's a little daunting, but
Yeah.
it's our first time. So, but we know not to come to Canada with firearms. So that's it.
Are you meeting up with people here? Do you know anyone?
Actually, we have family members that are here in Victoria, like in-laws,
Oh, okay.
that we might meet up with, but we haven't made contact with them. We told them we would make contact with them once we're here.
Okay, so you're not specifically dropping anything off for anyone here?
No, ma'am.
Okay. All right, there you go. Enjoy your trip.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Stay safe.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Don't go to Canada malls. That's cool. Oh, it's crazy. Oh my gosh, it was like 20 questions. You did so good. Holy smacks. Okay, I think we win as far as like questions because I don't think I've ever seen anybody ask so many questions. Oh my goodness. But they could have tore our trailer apart. They wouldn't find anything.
Nope.
Because we definitely play by the rules. We don't want to mess around. When it's the law, it's the law. So, all right, we're going to turn this camera around and we're going to capture some of this. This is amazing. feeling?
Man, she gave me the 3rd degree.
Holy smack.
I don't know why she figured out I was a cop, but she goes, "You'd be surprised how many cops think they can take a weapon into Canada." I go, "No, we know the rules, and we're not going to do that." And so, I go, "Whew."
Well, oh wow. All right, well, I already had a moment because this is gorgeous. I did not expect this. Absolutely beautiful, so clean, and it feels like you're in London. I've never been, but it feels like you're in London. Who cares? Let's go for it. Woo. Woo. Wow. Yeah. Whoa. Wow, I'm so happy we found that secret waterfall with 100 other people. What a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous place.
Figured out what's going on. Somehow this fan thing is hitting the fan, and that's why it's breaking off.
Last you saw us, we were fixing the trailer, and now,
well, slow as pro when you do it. I hit my kingpin, so
on the kingpin.
Kingpin doesn't give. So I put about a 2-inch gash in my head. So we're gonna get some stitches in, and then we'll be back on the road again.
Welcome to Canada.